The phone vibrated at 3:07 a.m. One line. From my father. Don't trust Mom. I stared at it while the ceiling fan chopped the dark into pieces. My first thought was irritation. My second was dread. He never texted. He called. And he never used her name like that formal, distant, already gone. 9 minutes later, his headlights swept across my bedroom wall. I didn't pack. I didn't wake her. I slid my feet into shoes and walked past the framed photos lining the hall: birthdays, graduations, the day we signed the deed to the house I'd bled a decade to buy. She was smiling in every one of them. Outside, my father's face was gray, older than it had been an hour earlier. "Get in," he said. The engine was already running. As we pulled away, my phone lit again. A missed call. From Mom. I let it ring. In the side mirror, the house shrank. Windows dark. Perfect. Still pretending to sleep. Something inside me shifted quietly, precisely. The way a lock turns when you finally have the right key. I didn't ask where we were going. I already knew we were running from something that had been chasing me my whole life. We drove until the sky began to thin. My father kept both hands on the wheel, like he was afraid to let go. "She's been planning this," he said finally. "Longer than you think." I said nothing. "Silence has weight if you let it. She put the house up as collateral," he continued. "Against your signature. Against your credit. For him." That word. Him. I felt it land, heavy and exact. I thought of the late nights. The passwords she changed. The way she watched me when I talked about expanding the house, about children someday. Like she was measuring what I was worth before selling me off. "You're sure?" I asked. My voice didn't shake. "That scared me." He nodded. I saw the documents. And the messages. Messages. Plural. A life hidden in plain sight. I remembered her telling me love was built on sacrifice. I remembered believing her. Denial flickered, brief and pathetic. Then it died. The timeline snapped into place. The absences. The sudden tenderness. The way she'd started calling the house ours only after it was paid off. I stared out the window and cataloged every moment I'd ignored. Shock isn't loud. It's surgical. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I went home that afternoon and kissed her cheek. I asked about her day. I listened. At night, while she slept, I worked. Phone records. Cloud backups. A name that appeared too often, always deleted, always late. I ran credit checks. Property searches. I learned how easy it is to trace money if you stop caring about what you'll find. I moved my savings quietly. Froze accounts she didn't know existed. Updated beneficiaries. Externally, I was calm. Internally, I was counting breaths. She watched me more closely. Started asking questions. Touching my arm like it was an anchor. I let her. Every lie she told sharpened the blade she didn't know I was holding. The report arrived on a Tuesday. Unforgiving. The house. The affair. The forged authorization. All of it laid out like a body on stainless steel. That evening, I set the envelope on the table between us. She smiled. "What's that?" "Open it." Her hands trembled. Just once. When she looked up, her face collapsed inward. No denial. No anger. Just the sudden understanding that the room had shifted and she no longer knew where the exits were. "I can explain," she said. "I know," I replied. That's why I didn't ask. Silence stretched. It broke her before it touched me. "I already moved everything," I said gently. The house is protected. So is my name. Her mouth opened, closed. He's gone, I continued. Left when the money froze. Funny how love works. She slid out of her chair and knelt. I watched with detached curiosity, like observing a stranger perform grief. I trusted you, she whispered. I stood. You trusted me to stay ignorant, I corrected. Different thing. I left the envelope with her. Walked past the photos. The door closed behind me with a soft, final sound. I didn't look back at the house. I'd built it. I'd lost it. I'd outgrown it. Betrayal doesn't always destroy you. Sometimes it clarifies. I felt nothing on the drive away. No rage, no triumph. Just the clean, empty quiet of a life reclaimed. Some people mistake silence for forgiveness. They're wrong. Silence is what remains after the truth finishes speaking and there is nothing left to say.